Oh, Jesus, Murray, Christ, I'll leave you guys for 2 seconds.
It all turns to shite.
Turns to shite. Well, this series was shite, but Chibs has turned it into good.
Goddamn right, guys. We're here to review episode 8, season 2 of the Mayans MC. This one is called Kukulkan.
Kukulkan. What's with all the fucking weird names? That's what I don't like about the Mayans.
At least when we get to season 3, they're all in English.
Yeah, what was the first 2 seasons like, giving us all this Spanish shit?
Season 2 wasn't as bad. Season 1 was a mess.
Season 1's all over the place.
It is. We kick off the episode though. Emily basically finds out information on the transactions here. Basically puts 2 and 2 together that holy shit must have been Dita then.
Right, wait, just pause a second. How much better is it, right, when we review the season 4 episodes and there's none of this? We kick off the show with Emily, you know what I mean?
I know.
How much? Oh, then the next scene, Adelita's doing this, and then we move on to Dita, and she's drawing up plans. But then we go to the butchers, and Felipe's wrapping a meat parcel. I mean, how much better is season 4 that we haven't had to discuss any of that shit?
Exactly.
I mean, it's no surprise, right, that our 3 least favourite characters were Emily, Felipe, and Adelita. You've barely seen them in season 4, and season 4's been undoubtedly the best season so far.
Exactly, that's it.
So
but
I mean,
some people,
that's not coincidence.
One person in particular commenting saying 99.9% of Mayan fans love those 3. No, they don't. That's a fucking lie. And that's as simple as that. You're fucking lying to yourself saying that.
We might make a video on that or something and put a poll up or something. We'll see.
Put a poll up.
We'll get to the bottom of this.
That's the bottom line. But we kick off again, Emily, man. Emily. Angel, though, and his dad are talking. Basically, Angel kisses his dad, which is a bit weird. I mean, who would kiss Felipe? Apart from his underage wife.
I haven't missed any. Felipe, take a seat. I haven't missed any of these Reyes family get-togethers. Like, I mean,
no. Basically, there's a wee mention here about Easy's folks coming up, and his dad's like, "It'll be okay, regardless, man."
Well, of course. I mean, even if he doesn't get in, like, what?
Exactly. But then we have a confrontation here between Emily and Easy. Easy basically admits to everything. Emily kind of gets pissed off because he's now involved Miguel and that he may think Miguel is behind some of this as well. And he's like, "No, that can't be right. I loved your mom." But yeah, you loved your mom. That's good. Fuck all to do. Were you? You weren't around when this happened.
Doesn't mean Galindo loved your mum or whatever, you know.
Like how fucking retarded is this? I can't stand this bitch. I fucking can't. Like
Emily. By Emily's logic is she loved Easy's mum, so therefore it couldn't have been Miguel. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. It
says here, like, in the recap, she's in denial mode, but there's denial mode, and there's fucking, you know.
Right.
Like,
anyway, screw this. Let's get into the good stuff.
Basically, she slaps Easy, and what Easy should have just fucking killed her in this alleyway.
Pulled out the Colt and
fucking bang bang. Good night. Meanwhile, though, the club are discussing the gun trade at the table. There's a few mentions of Jack's teller saying SAMCRO is going to be on the way, and Santa Padre are like, why are we getting brought into this gun meet? Chibs gets mentioned. Jack Teller's final wishes. We like fucking doing that, don't we? How many times is that mentioned this season?
Jackson wanted the gun out of clubs.
The gun out of clubs?
Oh, fuck you.
The club out of guns, you fucking spastic.
Woo.
But basically, yeah, the club discuss it. They're heading down to the, what do you call it? The tribal land.
Tribal land.
And there's going to be another club there, but nobody knows who they're going to be yet at this point. Don't they not, man?
An anonymous sit-down meeting coming up.
Yeah, meanwhile, Miguel and Dita question Emily. Next, no one gives a fuck, man. Nobody gives a fuck. But as we get the Mayans heading towards the Temple of Doom, brother, we have Potter basically talking to the Reyes brothers, basically trying to leverage now Felipe's freedom with their task at hand, basically information on Adelita, etc., which the brothers are obviously pissed about.
They're pissed, big time pissed. Yep.
And after a lot of boring shit with Felipe and Dita on the roof and some also, I mean, Potter basically leveraging him. We've already discussed this. Santa Padre arrive at the temple. They basically get all pally with the rest of the tribal chiefs. Now, it's not Roman Reigns that are there. But then we have Angel and Easy outside discussing what they're going to do with Emily and Potter, and then what happens?
2 rival members from, can I tell you, was it Stockton? Some big fucking fat bastard anyway.
I was just about to say
It was some
the sun
stock.
show up and then you talk about two fat bastards. No one cares about.
No, they do, because they basically they don't like easy for some reason. I can't really remember what it is.
This happens after the sons are there.
No, it doesn't.
The sons arrive, then this happens, then they meet with the Fatos. That's exactly what happens. You're out of sync. I know for a fact.
So you tell me this? You tell me Chibs arrives before like Oscar and Kanchi?
No.
That's exactly
Arrives after. And
That's
then,
what I'm
and
saying.
then when they're outside, those Mayans come outside for a smoke, and then that's when they start trying bullying Easy. But yeah, you want to talk about that? Easy basically batters them 2-on-1, and then it's alright because Coco gave the go ahead. Doesn't matter if he's a prospect.
So a prospect can't get into a fight, no?
I know it's a bit shitebaggy, innit?
Can a prospect only return fire if he's like shot at or punched at or?
And then the Angel brings up a good point. He's like, you really want to bring this to the Kings when fucking SAMCRO's at the table? And
I don't know. Easy did leave him fucking pretty battered. Like, I mean,
he did alright, but meanwhile,
can you imagine Chibs, that massive drive melting away in his fucking leather. I mean, the bottle of milk is turned into like a bottle of fucking strawberry juice, and just for some Mexican Torito to go in, some fat burrito man to go in and say, "Oh, Easy punched me."
I know, but yeah, the Suns arrive. We've got Chibs, we've got Montez, we've got Happy, we've got Quinn, and Chibs, who'd have to fuck to get a drink around here. Fuck off back
Taza.
to Fiji. That's it. Taza puts his hand up in the back.
It's me, brother.
It's all me. It's me.
Yeah,
me.
so Chibs gets there. I mean, as soon as he walks in, like, it's just
different gravy. It's like the show just went.
The show's went to new levels just via Chibs walking onto the screen. It's mad. It's hard to explain.
See, it showed you the 4 SOA patches and you knew it was SAMCRO. They could have drove past the reservation, never been seen again. But see the fact you just saw that.
Aye.
It would have been fucking better than anything else in the fucking episode.
Yeah, so Chibs walks in, great. I mean, yep, like could have to fuck to get a drink around here. Then we have
No, they basically discuss the Mendocino port is closed down, which means the IRA need a new drop off point, which means they're gonna have to go south. The
border,
like,
Mexico.
No, several of the new boys. Fatos Malitos. And then Bishop and Taz look at each other and Chibs like,
so it's gonna be a problem.
He's like, it ain't historical. Just hot.
It ain't historical, bro.
I'm sure money. It's a beautiful thing. Money can fix it. Alright.
Yeah, but the thing is, here, I mean, they kind of done Chibs dirty here. They're making it seem as if they all have a wee bit of beef. Like, he didn't come up and say, we just
a few Wendy's broken.
We just murdered 9 other men. Like, you know, a beef could be like fucking SAMCRO had a beef with who do you call that porn director guy?
Georgie Caruso.
Aye, because he fucking was stealing her girls and stuff like that. And
aye, he didn't actually do anything until like Luan.
yeah, but until that Luan, you could argue, oh, we're not on good terms with George. Like that's like someone comes, oh, we need you two to collab to shoot a porn scene with Georgie Caruso, and then Jack's like, we're not really on good terms with Georgie, you know. But him, I mean, at that point, like Jax and Georgie could have fucking came together and put things behind them. At this point, Sarah Partis just wiped out fucking 9 members. So like how can got a bit of beef with him?
There is a lot of great scenes this episode, but then we get the arrival of the Fatos, we get the introduction of Paulo, and then Montez comes over. So I heard you was into it, the Mayans.
Oh,
into it. Tell me, hermano.
9 dead Mayans.
Tell me, hermano. Are they into it?
Are they into it?
Chibs walks over. Tell you what they're into. Making fucking money.
Chibs is fucking great, like, isn't he? I don't think you appreciate him that much in Sons of Anarchy, but seeing you see him in this, it's like, fuck.
It's like, you rode 6 hours to throw shade.
Fuck off, back to TJ. Probably the best line to ever come out of Mayans, like, isn't it? Fuck off, back. I mean, you say this, we have to review the episode. Fuck the rest of it. I'm just reviewing what happened in this sit down. Nothing else was relevant, so.
Yeah, and then we
spoiler alert, Dita's going to be dead soon anyway, and Emily and Glindo fuck off eventually, so it's not good in the hood. I mean, let's talk about Mars.
And then we get the showdown. Chibs basically leads the whole tower, the tower. Basically, the whole thing. He says that
took us longer to get our guns.
Yeah. And then he goes on to try and make a point, and then the Mayans jump in, and Bishop says, "We're okay with you getting 10%."
As Jax would have wanted.
God damn. And then
can she add anything to it? Jax would have wanted it.
I think so. And then is what Teller would have wanted. That's exactly what he said. Montez then says to Chibs in a whisper, we should give half of our 10% to the Fatos. And then
for their restitution, and then Paolo's like, what about the Mayans? Was their restitution?
Then there's like a 2-minute pause where like Taza and Bishop are discussing it.
You were wrong. Didn't think you mind if a few spicks made some border scratch. I mean,
no, don't guess me right. SAMCRO have done fuck all wrong, and they have to.
What does he call him? What does he call him? Traitor?
I think that's what he is. It's almost like he says like a really like Hispanic traidor.
I thought fucking Tacit changed his name. Has he got a straight name, like a gay name or something? Traidor. Traidor. Maybe that's his
No, but why should the Mayans pay the same as...
Maybe that's his Grindr fucking profile.
Why should SAMCRO...
Traidor?
I know, but why should SAMCRO pay the same money as the Mayans? They just killed 9 of the men. So Montez fucks SAMCRO at 5%, just for the Mayans to go, I will agree to that.
Fuck that. 20.
I don't think 20's out fucking...
I think 20 seems a bit fucking reasonable. But this kind of leads into a fucking...
basically, both of them say they're wrong, and then Chib's like, maybe can we both agree that you're just both fucking wrong, huh? Yeah, we midget fucking bastard.
I mean, you can argue they're both wrong, like,
but one's way more wrong than the other.
But you can argue that the Fatos didn't know they were wrong.
Yeah.
They didn't really know they were doing anything wrong, according to fucking El Palo. El Unico, as his patch says. I mean, I think Bishop knew that killing 9 of their members was probably, if not, well, of course it's wrong, but I mean, come on, how did he not think there's not going to be any consequences here?
Because he's a fucking idiot. Chibs then basically screams saying, Jesus Christ, fucking Specs, you make us Scots look sensible. He said Mexicans.
Right, here's the deal. For the first 2 years,
5%.
you meet our 5% to the Fatos.
Chibs is the fucking man. Basically, they all raise a glass to it, but you can tell there's a bit of tension.
Yeah, the three kings are all whispering to each other, and essentially, Bishop gives the wee nod to Chibs. He's like, yeah, okay.
God damn right.
And then Chibs goes, oh, great.
Then
it's toasty. Money.
And then they leave. Chibs said, Montez says that he's going to melt into a puddle of Jameson. Chibs like, there's some truth in that. And then he says, Jackie boy be proud. That's what he came here to say, Jackie boy. He said
Jackie boy.
It wasn't quite the fuck off back to TJ line.
No.
Fuck off back to Tijuana. That TJ just fuck, it was perfect. The fucking line delivery here is just
6 hours to throw shade.
You gotta fuck off back to TJ. Fucking perfect. That's what's right. I mean, literally, that line alone makes this episode fucking great.
Yep. I think that's pretty much it. Chibs drives off.
SAMCRO drive off. Never to be seen again. But Tig's coming
He's
back.
He's coming back,
well,
brother.
We did see Montez and Happy quite a few times this season.
Can we not get Chibs via fucking satellite or something? If it was okay for The Rock, like, can we not get it?
I know, but why can't we see this whole gimmick if Chibs is on the phone? Can Tommy Flanagan do like a 2-minute phone call?
Can we actually hear him on the phone?
I know. It's a bunch of fucking guys.
Even just steal his audio for Sons of Anarchy and fucking... You know that guy does the Donald Trump songs?
Yeah.
And he just, like, he takes all this, like, audio from, like, interviews and stuff and patches it together. I mean, can we not get that for Chibs? I mean, I'll take it.
I don't trust them. No. Anyway, yeah. So the Fatos then decide, well, you know what? We're going to take action in their own hand. They attack the Mayans at the lodge. Riz gets absolutely hit with a load of gunfire. He dodged. He jumped in front of Taza. Saved Taza.
just for Taza to, spoiler alert, fucking return the favour in the next episode.
Yeah.
Not quite, but...
The Fatos then throw another Molotov cocktail, burns the bike, hits Coco. Coco loses...
My eye, I can't see!
Yep. Briz is nearly dead. Taz is, call a fucking ambulance! How could he be this much in pain about Riz? It looked like he was really close to it and he fucking kills him. Spoiler alert, guys, but yeah. That is your episode.
He likes sniffing Riz's hair, like, for real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck was that all about, burying it. Anyway, guys, that's where the episode ends. In terms of anything else happened in this episode, Miguel met the mayor. We don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Let's rate the episode. You know what? I really enjoyed this episode, but unlike the premiere in season 4, there was a lot of shit in it as well.
Tell you what, I'm gonna... I'm gonna give this a 9, right? But if it see if this entire episode was like the premiere and it was just focused on this like sit down with the clubs, this would be a 10, and I think this would be better than the premiere. I mean, the premiere was good and it was action packed, but I think if the whole episode
This was
just,
action packed as well, you know what I mean? And he actually had fucking SAMCRO in it.
yeah, if this was just
And an actual meeting that fucking felt like a massive
see if you
deal.
could see if you could wipe out all the Emily, Galindo, Dita, Felipe stuff from this episode, I genuinely believe this would be the best episode of the show, and probably not touched or topped even. The whole sit down was just fucking great. Chibs' one-liners, it was great. It was just
Fuck
great.
off back to TJ.
But there was too much shite that dragged it down, so I'm giving it a 9.
I'll give it a 9. I mean, almost the shit almost gets it to an 8.5, but I don't want to give the episode an 8, so we'll give it a 9. We'll leave it there. 2 more episodes to go, guys, and that's
I
it.
just don't think you can give this a 10. As much as I liked the stuff with the club, as good as it was.
Yeah.
Come on, Dita standing on a rooftop, and then
Ellie
the
goes
door
through
opens
paperwork.
and you just see Felipe walking through it. It's like,
And then Miguel meeting with a mayor we don't care about.
yeah, I mean,
Fucking shite. But anyway, guys, till next time, 9 out of 10, 2 episodes to go. What's Taza going to do? Is Chibs going to be seen again? No.